Ukraine war, Russian general fired after criticizing army leaders. A top Russian general says he has been removed from his post in Ukraine after telling military chiefs the truth about the dire situation on the front line. Maj General Ivan Popov was the commander of the 58th Army, which has been fighting in the southern Zaporizhia region. In a voice message, Maj General Popov said he raised questions about high casualty rate and lack of artillery support. It was necessary either to keep quiet and be a coward or to say it the way it is, he said. I had no right to lie in the name of you, in the name of my fallen comrades in arms, so I outlined all the problems which exist. The voice message was posted to Telegram by Russian MP Andrei Gurulayev, who is a former military commander and frequent commentator on state TV. It is unclear when the message was recorded. Among the issues Major General Popov said he highlighted to his superiors were the lack of proper counter-battery systems to help repel Ukrainian artillery attacks, as well as a lack of military intelligence. The commander said his dismissal was demanded by senior commanders, who he accused of treason, and approved by the Russian Defense Minister, Sergei Shoigu. Russian military bloggers, often the most insightful form of information in the absence of official comment from Moscow, reported that the order to dismiss Major General Popov had come from the head of Russia's armed forces, Gen. Valery Gerasimov. They said General Gerasimov accused Major General Popov of alarmism and blackmailing senior management, after he highlighted the need to rotate soldiers who had been in the front line for a sustained period of time and had suffered significant losses. The senior chiefs apparently sensed some kind of danger from me and quickly concocted an order from the defense minister in just one day and got rid of me, Maj General Popov said. The Ukrainian army could not break through our ranks at the front, but our senior chief hit us from the rear, viciously beheading the army at the most difficult and intense moment. The Russian Defense Ministry has yet to comment on the dismissal. However, a senior official of the pro-government United Russia Party, of which Mr. Gurulayev is a member, criticized the MP for making a political show out of Maj General Popov's remarks. General Popov's statement was not public and was posted on closed chats of the commanders and troops of the 58th Army, Andrei Turchik wrote on Telegram. Let the fact that Gurulayev somehow got hold of this and made a political show out of it remain on his conscience, he said, adding that Major General Popov's conscience was clear and the country could be proud of commanders like him. Zaporizhia and the eastern Donetsk region have become the focus of Ukraine's counteroffensive, which was launched over a month ago, but has struggled to penetrate well-established Russian defensive lines. On Wednesday, another Russian MP said former Russian Commander General Sergei Surovikin, who has not been seen in public since the Wagner mutiny, was resting. Gen. Surovikin was said to enjoy close relations with the former Wagner boss Yevgeny Prigozhin, and there had been media reports that he had been arrested following the brief revolt. There has been no official confirmation or comment about his whereabouts. Meanwhile, another senior Russian general, Lieutenant General Oleg Sokov, is said to have been killed in a strike in Ukraine's occupied south coast this week, although his death has not been officially confirmed by Russia's defense ministry. Microsoft, China accused of hacking U.S. government emails. China-based hackers have gained access to the email accounts of around 25 organizations, including government agencies, Microsoft says. The software giant has not provided details of where the government agencies are based. However, the U.S. Department of Commerce has confirmed to the BBC that Microsoft notified it about the attack. Secretary of Commerce Gina Raimondo was among the individuals impacted by the breach, according to reports. Microsoft notified the department of a compromise to Microsoft's Office 365 system, and the department took immediate action to respond, a U.S. Department of Commerce spokesperson told the BBC. We are monitoring our systems and will respond promptly should any further activity be detected, they added. U.S. media reported that the State Department had also been targeted by the hackers. The State Department did not immediately respond to a BBC request for comment. China's embassy in London told the Reuters news agency that the accusation was disinformation, and called the U.S. government the world's biggest hacking empire and global cyber thief. Microsoft said the China-based hacking group, which it refers to as Storm 0558, had accessed email accounts by forging digital authentication tokens required by the system. The tokens are typically used to verify a person's identity. Storm 0558 primarily targets government agencies in Western Europe and focuses on espionage, data theft, and credential access, the firm said. The company said its investigations found that the breaches began in the middle of May and that it has now mitigated the attack and have contacted impacted customers. We added substantial automated detections for known indicators of compromise associated with this attack. And we have found no evidence of further access, it added. In May, Microsoft and Western spy agencies said Chinese hackers had used stealthy malware to attack critical infrastructure on American military bases in Guam. Experts said it was one of the largest known cyber espionage campaigns against the U.S. A key U.S. military outpost, Guam's ports and air bases would be crucial to any Western response to a conflict in Asia. Beijing called the Microsoft report highly unprofessional and disinformation. China routinely denies involvement in hacking operations regardless of the available evidence or context.